Yo, what's up, y'all? C Cent Tech and, man. Wait, okay. What just happened? Alright, before I was interrupted by ghosts, I was gonna say, man, some crazy just went down not even that long ago. So yeah, you saw the title right. So I got 3 phones stolen, guys, and it was 3 of all of my good phones too. How does that happen? Well, let me tell you something real quick. Let me tell you the story. So yeah, like I said, I got 3 phones stolen. So I got the phone stolen I'm recording on right now, the Galaxy Note 5. I got the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus stolen right here, and I got my iPhone 6s stolen. So obviously I got these 2 phones back in the same night, but they're still looking for my iPhone 6s. So let me tell y'all a little story real quick. So I was at the Southwest Library out here in Kenosha. And there's actually 2 parts of the library. So there's the actual lobby and there's the actual library. So I was in the library. My friend was in the lobby and I told him I was going to go in the library, and then he eventually went in the library. And I think he left again. I told him, man, I'm getting tired. So he went in the lobby or whatever. And I actually dozed off. So I was sitting on a little couch type thing, chair. There's actually a video you can see right now. But I was sitting on that chair right there, and I was actually getting pretty tired. So I actually dozed off without me even realizing it. And the phones are just sitting on a little footrest, and I didn't even know I put it there. So I probably woke up a half hour later, and I saw my friend just sitting there playing the PlayStation or watching somebody play the PlayStation, because they got a PlayStation and the Xbox and a whole bunch of stuff there. And by a whole bunch of stuff, I mean just Xbox and a PlayStation. But I saw him there, and obviously he wasn't there. Otherwise, he would have stopped the phones from getting stolen. But I woke up, and I'm like, where'd my phones go? I thought he was just playing with me for a second, but I just wanted to make sure. So I pulled out my tablet because it was in my bag next to me, and they didn't touch that. So I pulled out my tablet, and I went to the Samsung Find My Mobile thing, and then I saw my phones were actually not even at the library. There's like a McDonald's over there too, kind of by the library, but not that close. So I saw it on there. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Somebody stole my phones? Like, is this serious right now? Like, tell me this isn't a glitch. And it was all 3 phones. So yeah, obviously I started freaking out, and I called him over. I said, Jackson, come here real quick. And he's probably watching the video right now. So he comes over, I'm on my tablet. I show him, like, bro, do you see this right now? Like, my phones is not here. Like, somebody has them. And he's like, wait, what? Are you serious right now? So he recommended we call the police. So we actually went into the library and, like, actually called the police. And then when the cops got there, they asked, I showed them the phone, like where it was going, and then he asked if I wanted to hop in the car with him. I said sure. So he started speeding towards wherever the phones were going, and then I saw him, like, it shows the buildings and everything where the phone was at. So he saw the dude walking, and he had the phones, just holding them out too, just holding it out in the blue. I don't know why. So the officer's like, oh yeah, that's him. So he hopped in the parking lot real quick, hopped out the car real quick, started questioning him. He put him in handcuffs and everything, like it was crazy. And in that video, you can see where he started putting down my phone. So he had the S6 Edge Plus and he had the Note 5, and I was like, wait, hold on a second, those are my phones right there. But in the video, you can hear me say, where's my iPhone? Yep, that's my stuff. Where's my iPhone? It's probably over there. So apparently he didn't have the phones because the officer searched him and everything, of course. So it must have been, like, let me actually tell you something real quick. So my friend Jackson, he said he was in the lobby, but he said he saw the dude walk in and out like 5 times. So he looked sketchy. He just wasn't sure what was going on. And he said he was like with 2 or 3 other guys. So yeah, one of them must have got the iPhone then. And one of the crazier parts about this story is, like, they were right in front of a camera, and the camera isn't even hidden or anything. Like, it's clear blue in the day, like you can see it easily. So now I guess the officer just got to get the footage because, well, they just got the footage or something like that, because you can't actually get the footage unless an officer asks for it, and then only the officer can see it, I think that's how it works. But yeah, you can't get any surveillance footage from the library unless the officer asked for it, which he did, and of course they got it. So now the officer needs to just get the footage so he can find the guys, get the phone. Like, if he sold the phone, he gonna have to pay me for it, but yeah, that's pretty crazy. So yeah, we went back to the library after he got arrested and all that. They put him in another squad car, and then we went back to the library. He started writing everything up and all that, and I went home. So I got my Note 5 and my S6 Edge Plus back, which is actually great because, especially the Note 5, like, that's my main phone with my C-Mobile SIM card and all that. Like, that's my main phone. I'm recording on it right now. So But luckily, like, Samsung has this thing where you cannot turn off your phone unless you have a password, so that definitely saved me. So thank you, Samsung, for that. Really, really though. I don't really think any other phones do that except for Samsung's, which is actually pretty great, and another reason why I love Samsung. So the iPhone and the S6 Edge Plus didn't have service, but I guess I didn't really need it for this phone because the two of them were together. So the iPhone and the S6 Edge Plus didn't have service or anything, so I couldn't track it on those phones, but I could track it on here. So that's how I found these two phones, but like I said, the iPhone didn't have service, so I couldn't track that. And even if I did have service on that iPhone, I still feel like they would have turned it off, because on iPhones, like, you can just turn off the phone without a password. So I feel like that would be a lot harder. But yeah, it is what it is. And you can't even turn off a Galaxy. Like, if you press and hold on to the power buttons, like, it will actually restart, but it won't turn off. So like I said, thank you again, Samsung, for that. Hopefully they find my iPhone. I feel like they will. They just need to get the guys off of the video and then do their little thing, whatever, you know, database lookup. I don't know how they do it. I don't really care how they do it, as long as they just get my iPhone back. That's all cool. So yeah, that was the story of my iPhone and my Galaxy is getting stolen, so that was pretty fun. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. And you're also probably wondering how I actually record the video if my phones got stolen. I didn't record with my tablet. I actually used somebody's phone, Jackson's phone. I used his phone as a hotspot, so I could actually use the tablet and track the phone. So I just recorded on his phone. And that was an iPhone 8 Plus, by the way. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to share that with y'all. So thanks for watching. Crazy story. I will actually follow up with you once I get the iPhone back, and I'll show in the video. So that was pretty much it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.